Hi! In today's video, I will show you how you can AFK grind in the Digsite. Sadly, this only works on PC. Sorry mobile players. So let's get into it. First, let's go through what you need. First, you will need to download autodig. I will leave the link in the description. Make sure to download v1.1. Second, you will need to make the smallest avatar you can make. Also, remove all accessories and change your skin tone to a color that doesn't exist in the Digsite. Lime or any other variation of green will work. Lastly, lower your graphics quality to the lowest. Shadows and higher graphics quality can confuse or break the macro. After doing all the previous steps, we can start setting up the macro. First, create an autodig script. This will just be used to help you set up the main macro later. Open the file with Notepad. Now go to this website linked in the description and copy the code. Now paste it in the Notepad and save it. After saving, double-click on it to start it. Now go to the apps running on the background. Right-click on autodig and click on Windows Spy. With Windows Spy still open, go back to Roblox and go on full screen. Now, move your cursor to the bottom right corner of your screen. Then hold Shift to stop Windows Spy from updating. Once you click on the mouse position text area, you can release Shift. Now copy the coordinates in front of window and paste them in the notepad. Now, you will need to calculate the half of these values and round them up. Keep in mind that these values will most likely be different for you, so don't copy the ones I got, or the macro won't work for you. After finishing, save the file, then reload the macro. For the rest of the steps, you will need to go inside the Digsite. Press F1 to run the macro to perfectly align your camera. For the next step, you will need to make a second autodig script for the main Digsite macro. Open it with Notepad. Now go to this website linked in the description, then copy the code and paste it in the Notepad. Now, we will need to configure it to work with your monitor size and resolution. First, reopen the camera alignment and copy the two variables you made earlier. Then paste them where I pasted them in the video. You need to get the exit Y position. Sure you are in full screen when you are grabbing the coordinates. Click on the Roblox window to make sure that the Windows Spy coordinates are updated. Now put your cursor on the exit button, then hold Shift. Release Shift after clicking in the text area, then only copy the second number and paste it here. For the next two variables, you will need to stand in the middle of a block and zoom out to the max distance. Don't rotate your camera. If you did leave the Digsite and re-enter it, then rerun the camera alignment macro with F1. Now, you need to grab the X coordinates of the two sides of the lane in front of you, around where the red and green dots are. As always, hold Shift, click Windows Spy, then release Shift. You need to only copy the first number in both positions. Now, we need to do the same, but with the lane to the right instead. You need to stand on the middle of the block. For the first variable, you will need to get the Y position of the top of the block on that lane. Put your cursor in here, then go to copy the second number. For the other two variables, you need the coordinates of the bottom right of the last block in the lane. It is better to go further right. Just stop right before the quest text. Copy both numbers and paste them in the macro. Now, you need coordinates of both corners of the block you are standing on. Zoom in, then press F1 to align your camera. Now stand in the middle of a block. You don't have to be exactly in the middle, just be as close as you can. For the first two variables you need the coordinates of the top left corner. Copy both numbers and paste them in Notepad. For the other two variables, you need to do the same, but with the bottom right corner this time. Copy both numbers and paste them in Notepad. Now you need the top border coordinates. You need to get the coordinates from around where the red and green dots are. Copy both numbers and paste. Reminder, don't forget to hold Shift, or you will get the wrong coordinates. For the third variable, you will only need the X position of the bottom right of the border. Only copy the first number and paste it in the macro. Now you need to the coordinates of the border on the right. We will start with the Y position of the top left side. Get the position of the two dots. Only copy the second number and paste it in the macro. Get both numbers here and paste them. Now you need the coordinates of the left of your screen. For the first variable, you need the X position first number, just to the right of the coins and diamonds number. Copy the first number and paste it. For the second variable, you need the Y position, that is just above the boost pause text. Copy the second number and paste it. Don't forget to hold Shift. Now you need the Y coordinates of the bottom of your screen. Have half of the cursor out of the screen. Copy the second number and paste it. For the rest, you need to dig down a few blocks. Now get the top left coordinates of the Go to Top button. Your cursor must be outside of the button like what I did. Copy both numbers and paste them. Now get coordinates of the bottom right. Cursor must be outside the button. As always, copy and paste. Don't forget to hold Shift. For the last part, you will need a small area in the top right corner of the block. You will need the coordinates from where the dots are. From the red dot, copy both numbers. For the last variable, you will only need the Y position. Only copy the second number. Now save the file. Next part is optional. Change these if the macro fails to detect blocks, borders, or chests. To grab a pixel color, you will have to do the same of what we were doing earlier, but instead of copying coordinates, you need to copy the color code which is in front of color. Important. Color code must start with 0x or else it won't work. Now, we are finally done. Save the file, then close Notepad. Next, exit the camera alignment macro. You can delete it now, then open the main file. If everything was done correctly, the end results should look something like this. Go full screen, then hit F1 to start it. Now, with everything done, let's talk more about the macro and the Digsite. This macro is designed to only work in the normal Digsite, so unfortunately, no, it won't work in the advanced Digsite. Anyway, you probably won't need the AFK in the advanced Digsite, as the huge is only in the normal one. Also, it is designed to work on full screen. Please make sure you have your game on full screen when you are setting it up. Additionally, it is made to work with the amethyst shovel. If you don't have it, grind in the advanced Digsite until you unlock it. If set up correctly, you should expect getting 100 items per hour or 2,000 items per day. I know that is bad, but there is nothing we can do. The loot in Digsite haven't changed since the game release. There is 5 chests in the Digsite. Only 3 of them have a chance for the huge. In chest 3, the chance is 1 in 62.5k. In chest 4, it is 1 in 46 points to 5,000, and in chest 5, it is 1 in 12, 5k. You can see the chests in the image above. Unfortunately, as of right now, golden and rainbow variants are unobtainable. Hopefully this changes in the future. If the macro is not working as it should, try rechecking the variables values. You may have missed up one of them. If that didn't fix it, try changing some of the colors codes. The macro should be able to get itself unstuck in a minute. If it stayed stuck for longer and you already tried the 2 previous steps, DM me on Twitter or Discord at dir3l3arab and I will look into it. Make sure to record it so it makes it easier for me to identify the problem. If you're going to make a video about this, please give credits. That is all. Now, I will leave you with the rest of the clip. Goodbye. If you stayed this far, thank you so much for watching. You are the best. In total, working on this macro took 4 days. I really hope this helped you get the huge. Good luck mining. That is all for today. Have a good day and thank you for watching.